Welcome everyone to the channel. If today is your first time stopping by, you are most welcome. If you're a return subscriber, thank you so much for constant love and support. Yeah, I share beauty tips once in a while and spiritual tips I upload on daily basis. These tips help us to grow spiritually, help us to cleanse our aura, and also help us to be able to attract a lot of beautiful things in our lives using natural things at the comfort of our home. Okay, so if that's something you are interested in, please don't hesitate to hit on that red subscription button below and turn on your bell notification so that each time there is an upload coming from me, you are going to be the first to get notification to watch our video. All right, so in today's video I want to show you guys how you can make your man or your woman love you and loves you so much. This recipe will enable your partner to be able to open up to you when needs be. When they want to take some kind of decision in life, they will always tell you before they take those kind of decisions. If you want someone to, your partner, your boyfriend, your husband or your fiancé to love you very deep, to love you and give you all the respect and the things you deserve, this recipe is for you. Then, if you are at the verge of divorcing, like you don't want to divorce your husband or your wife wants to divorce you, I don't want to divorce them as well, you can use this recipe and they are going to change their mind towards divorcing you, and as a result they are going to love you even more than the way they even loved you too. Okay, then if you have an ex that you want them to come back to you, still love them, you can also do this recipe to make them come back and love you even more, so that the relationship between you guys can grow up as much as you want. Just make sure you have them at heart positively. When I say positively, I mean you love them and you want them to reciprocate the love towards you. Okay, so we need just one ingredient for this recipe. The ingredient is cloves. Yes, cloves. And I'm going to be showing you guys how you can use this amazing cloves to get that person to love you more, to get your ex back using this clove, to make him or her to love just you alone. Okay, so if you are a man, you are a woman, you'll be needing different numbers of cloves to use to make that person to love you. Cloves has strong spiritual benefit. Okay, we use cloves to remove negativity, to remove hatred, to send off any evil eye that is after our lives. Okay, we use cloves to draw in money. We use cloves to bring in love, as we'll be sharing on today's video. Okay, if you are a woman, you'll be needing 7 cloves. This is what I mean. This is cloves. Some people call it matches. This is what it looks like. Cloves. So if you are a woman, you'll be needing 7 of these. And if you're a man, you'll be needing 9 of this. If you're a woman, all you need to do is to select 7 of these cloves sticks. You add it in water. Boil it. When you boil it, you realize that the water color has changed to something brown or yellow. Okay, depending on how long you are going to boil it. I prefer you boil it for at least 5 to 10 minutes. When you boil it in water, you realize that the water has changed its color. You can put about 1 or 2 glasses of water in a pot and you add 7 of these cloves inside if you are a woman. And if you are a man, all you need to do is to add 9 of these cloves in that pot. Allow it to boil very well. Once it boils, you bring it down, you sift out the water and you add in your normal bathing water. Alright, so that you don't burn yourself with it. For this recipe, you're not going to use soap or sponge. You can take your normal bath, then you use the water and rinse your body with it. Once you put the water in your bucket that you'll be using to bathe yourself with it, I want you to declare words of positivity in that water. Call that person's name you want them to love you more. Call that person you want them to show you respect, to love you, give you the things you want. Let's take for example, John Tom is my husband, or John Tom is my boyfriend, or John Tom is my husband that is about to divorce me. Okay, and I still love him. I still want the marriage to go further. I still want us to live happy as one family. I'm going to call his name John Tom. As from today henceforth, You will love me more. You will cherish me. Your love towards me will grow more than it has ever. You will not think of leaving me if there's someone that wants to divorce you. Your plans on divorcing me, you will cancel them. You will come back and apologize. You will come back and we'll be together and be happy. If it's someone you want them to love you more, you guys are together. You call his name John Tom. Your love towards me will grow, will increase. You will only find me interesting. You will cherish me. You will adore me. As you are saying those things, I want you to visualize him doing those things to you the way you want him to do it, the way you want him to talk to you respectfully, cherish you, give you anything, okay? Love you the way you want him to love you. As you are saying it the way you want him to love you, I want you to visualize it, because when you are using this water to cleanse yourself with it, I want you to visualize yourself receiving the kind of love you want him to give you, receiving the kind of gifts you want him to give you. How you are going to feel? You are going to feel excited when your partner loves you more, will show you extreme love, will show extreme concern, or console you before he takes some kind of decision in life. You feel happy. You feel like you are the top of his priority list. Okay, so when he console you and say those things to you, you feel happy. I want you to visualize how he or she's going to approach you, say those things to you, give you anything you want. And once you visualize it, I want you to see yourself receiving all those things, okay? Because you will manifest the kind of love you want him or her to give towards you. And I want you to only think of positive thoughts. Don't cloud your mind with anything negative, which is going to alter your result. Once you start thinking positive, the universe takes your conscious mind in another level. It makes everything to align with what you are asking for, and the universe is able to give you that same thing you are requesting for, okay? So that is all you need to do. For ladies, you have to do this bath for 7 days, because you are using 7 cloves, and each day you take 7 cloves, you boil it until you see the water has changed the color. You add it in your bathing water. And for the men, you are going to do this bath for 9 days, because you are using 9 cloves, okay? You take 9 cloves, you select 9 of these, you add it in about 1 or 2 cups of water, you boil it, you realize that the color has changed, then you sieve it and add it in your normal bathing water. You do it for 9 days for the men and for 7 days for the women. Do this recipe with positivity in your mind, thinking of the kind of love you want them to give you, to show towards you, to respect you and adore you. Believe me, you are going to receive exactly the way you have portrayed it in your mind, okay? And for those that will think they don't have the power, seed, or they cannot get this seed, you can use the powder. The only difference is that I cannot really give you an estimate on how the powder is going to look like, okay? But you can use the powder and it's still going to give you good result. Just keep your mind positive and thinking positive. You are going to get good results, all right? So I've come to the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, why not hit on the red subscription button below and turn on the bell notification so that each time there's another video coming up, you'll get notification. Until I come your way, stay blessed.